What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to Just Saying channel. So, you know how basically every other kid wants to be a YouTuber these days? How for some people having a successful YouTube career is like a peak of their dreams and they want to dedicate their whole life and a lot of hard work just to get there. See, I've got to say that it's so amazing, so motivating when I see one of the biggest creators on the platform, Logan Paul, saying how great YouTube is, how it's fulfilling to be a YouTuber, how much he loves being there and how much he loves creating content for all his fans and how amazing this whole thing.
He said it's shit.
Wait, what?
He said he doesn't want to be a YouTuber.
Stop it. Like, what did he say?
He called being a YouTuber whack.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Maverick Match, how can I help you? Yeah, hi, I'm just going to ask, is it too late to cancel my order? Yeah, I just found out Logan's account and I don't want his merch anymore. Yeah, that's a common complaint. But nah, you fucked it, mate. No refunds. Bye bye, dear Maverick. By the way, it was just a joke. I will never buy his fucking merch. Who do you think I am? It's not even a phone. Okay, so this is what Logan has put up on his Instagram story, right? YouTube's dope, internet-based content is awesome, but I have a very deep desire to do more. Stand-up comedy, music, directing films, writing. I'm just stuck in a loop where my stupid millennial brain is so satisfied with the instant gratification that social media provides. Post a vlog, get views. Post a pic, get likes. It's like I've been conditioned to lack the patience of investing in the deeper art of entertainment. Do I continue making internet shit? Or do I take 1 to 2 years of low profile character building to become a super entertainer? I don't want to be a YouTuber for the rest of my life. Fuck that! In fact, I think being YouTuber is whack. It's a very limiting pigeonhole that will not provide the longevity of stardom I'm looking for. Someone give me answers, please. And before any of you ask, yes, I'm making a full-on 10-minute video about one pic from Instagram story. You know,
We out here, you know.
I don't even earn anything from YouTube, like nothing. But it's a principle. You've got to do it. Making a 10-minute video about one pic from Instagram story. I'm Alex would be proud, innit? Okay, so let's start from the beginning. He says YouTube's dope, internet-based content is awesome. But when you hear that but, you know everything said before that was just bullshit. Like, it just is. I mean, this but changes everything, you know? Listen to this. You're a great person, and I love the 10 years of marriage we had together. But! You see that? This but is basically divorce papers. I think you're doing a great job, and I really value all these years you've been working for us. But! You're fired. Pack your shit, get on your bike, and fuck off. I think you're the cutest person ever. But! I'm not gonna go out with you. Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Come on. I think African Americans are really hard-working people. But yeah, it's too soon for my channel to get cancelled, you know. Let's move on. Then Logan says he wants to do something more, like stand-up comedy, music, directing films, writing. First of all, at the moment I see only 2 YouTubers that could actually do stand-up and do it good. And I'm talking about Jackmate and Steven Trice. That's it. Like, you've got to understand something. You might be the funniest guy you know. You might make everybody laugh. But that doesn't mean you can't do stand-up. Like PewDiePie, for example. He's one of the funniest guys on the platform. But he would fucked it on the open mic. Like, no doubt about that. Being funny doesn't mean you can't do stand-up. Like, there is a certain skill to this craft. And I cannot see Logan Paul with a mic on the stage giving a half decent tight 5 minutes. Okay, going further, let's make it quick. Music at the moment, utter shit. Directing films, man wants to direct movies when he can't even find the right direction in a fucking forest. Bun yourself, bruv. You know, direct your hairline to the decent place on your forehead, you know? Like, you challenge shit, man. And writing. Well, okay, I'm not saying Logan's stupid, right? I will never say that. And I'm not saying I know what's inside his brain. But I just cannot see him writing a book. Like, I can barely see him writing an article. Fuck it, if I'd see him writing happy birthday on a birthday card, frankly, I would be impressed. He's just way too impulsive for that. No pun intended. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, pun intended. I'm writing this shit. No, but I'm just being honest here. If you want to be a writer, you need the ability to just sit for hours in the same place. You know, the ability to self-reflect and to just think for a minute and not doing anything else. He's way too hyperactive for that. You think you can write something and go full on Zen mode, yet you act like a crazy person. Yeah. Okay, honestly, that's my honest opinion. I think Logan can think of a good story because, let's face it, Logan's a smart lad. He could think about that. He's very creative. I'm just not convinced he could write it down, but I could see Logan co-writing the book with some journalist. You know, Logan would think about the storyline and characters and all that, and the journalist would just, you know, write it down properly. Only in that scenario, I could see that happening. I mean, he could always pull a good old Zoella on this shit and write it like that. People would still buy it. Fuck it, I would buy it. Also, he talks about this whole millennial mindset with an instant gratification. Like, fuck off. Yeah, cool bullshit on that. He just made a documentary for a few months. Somehow he was able to do that without the instant gratification. He was also training for the fight with KSI for half a year. Without any instant gratification, without any gratification. He fucking lost that. I mean, Drew, like, depends who you're asking, right? So why is he chatting shit now about my millennial brain needs likes on Instagram so I can't work harder?
Miss me with that bullshit, bro.
And by the way, I always get fucking triggered when I hear someone talks about the millennial mindset. Like, fuck off, why not just call it a mindset? Surely everybody likes a bit of instant gratification, right? Like, no matter the age. It's just easier to get it these days. Like, in the past, you could write a letter, send it, and wait for a few weeks till you get a response, right? But it was just the technology, not the fucking mindset. I guarantee you that if you wouldn't respond to a text from your grandma for a full 24 hours, she would call the police. While my grandson isn't responding to my text for full 24 hours. I think he's dead. Honestly, would you talk about millennial mindset then? I honestly don't like that. What I see is an excuse. Well, I have a millennial brain, so I'm fucked in that department. Like, nah, shut up, man. You do great things, man. You're a hard worker. Don't make excuses now when we know you have a different mindset. Don't talk about lack of patience now. Like, come on, G. You're better than this. Do I continue making internet shit? Shit? Wait, are you calling internet's content shit? Because, newsflash for you, bro. You make internet content. Or maybe you call your content shit. Like, then at least we can agree on something. Do I continue making internet shit, or do I take 1 to 2 years of low profile character building to become a super entertainer?
Fucking hell, man. Like, we stand a confident boy, innit?
But for real, how full of himself is he? Like, super entertainer? Who does he think he is? Fucking Kevin Hart. Like, pipe down, mate. And if you think you can take over Hollywood in 2 years, you're dreaming, bruv. Honestly, you would be lucky if in 2 years you would get a small role in a B-Tech comedy. It's not that easy, man. Listen, you gotta understand one more thing. The Hollywood doesn't really like you. So in many Hollywood directors and producers' eyes, hiring you is a bad marketing move. Why would they do that right now? Why do you think you would get a job in the first place? Also, I just cannot see Logan working on a production like that. We all know that he's too much of a control freak to do that. There's too many red flags on this count. Honestly, mate, first get a cameo in one of 30 movies The Rock's gonna be in next year, then talk about being a movie star, right? I don't want to be a YouTuber for the rest of my life. And this, yeah, I get it. I understand Logan has different aspirations in life. Yeah, I get it. No problem with that. Honestly, Logan, as man to man, I really hope that you get what you want, and I respect the hustle. But now the rest that pisses me off. I don't want to be a YouTuber for the rest of my life. Fuck that. Fuck that! Is it really that bad? You really think that having millions of fans and millions in your bank account is really that bad? Fucking hell, Logan.
I was starting to like you. Why do you need to be such a prick?
In fact, I think being a YouTuber is whack.
What a cunt! Whack!
First of all, if you are the type of a person to use a word whack unironically, we cannot be friends, man. But I mean, Logan, if you're watching, right, boom. If you want to collab, yeah, I do anything for views. But honestly, when he wrote that fuck being a YouTuber and being a YouTuber is whack, like, do you know who watches your videos? Probably the kids who would sacrifice their parents and their favorite fidget spinner to be in a position like you. Are fidget spinners still a thing? No?
Get it.
For many of those kids, being a YouTuber is something they always wanted to be. Their fucking dream, right? And honestly, saying that something they dream of is whack. It's a bit of a cuntish behavior. Like, I get it, right? You lack empathy, your head's fucked, yada yada yada. But fuck me, mate. Honestly, man, you have a superpower. You have a power to inspire the next generation. Like, use it. Saying that's something they dream of and it's so unattainable, they think they probably never gonna get it. It's shit for you when you already have it. Don't you think it's just insensitive and disrespectful to them? I understand that you have different aspirations in life. Be responsible, man. What would you think if your idol said that your dreams are whack? So instead of saying fuck that, being a YouTuber is whack, it's a very limiting pigeonhole that will not provide the longevity of stardom I'm looking for, where you also act like a bit of a cunt. And it also looks like it's just a popularity contest for you. Like, come on, stardom you're looking for. Come on, man. Couldn't you just say something like, I have different aspirations in life. I don't think I want to be a YouTuber for the rest of my life, because I want to try different things and see if I can do more with my career in different places. You see, you're saying basically the same thing, but without, you know, this part when you act like a bit of a cunt and you call some kids' dreams whack. So, basically the same thing. And this cunt, by the way, I give myself a permission to call other people cunts because I'm a cunt, you know, like the N-word pass, but with a cunt. So this cunt also made a poll on his Instagram story asking his fans if he should stick to YouTube or take over Hollywood.
What a dickhead!
Stick with YouTube, easy, stay relevant, make money, please the fans. First of all, mate, how long have you been doing YouTube? 2, 3 years?
You haven't seen shit!
I know you're on the top of the mountain right now, but do you know how hard it is to stay relevant for more than 4 or 5 years? Jeez, man, like, ask KSI, Jenna Marbles, Nigga Kega, Shane Dawson or PewDiePie, right? It's not that easy, man. By the way, I find it kinda funny, you know, because you say it's so easy to stay relevant, right? Yet, if it wasn't for the fight with KSI, your career would be fucked. I mean, you said it yourself.
I'm gonna shake your hand right now, brother, because I do owe you an actual thank you. You say you saved my career, and these past 6 months, you've allowed me to take a step back from the internet and once again realize who I am.
You already almost pushed yourself into irrelevancy once. So don't talk about it being easy. And also how much of a dick move it is to ask your fans if he should stick to YouTube, even though we know he doesn't want to stick to YouTube, but he could do it for the fans. Please, fans, do you want them to feel bad for watching your content? I mean, I feel bad when I watch your content, but for different reasons. Honestly, man, why are you guilt tripping those kids? And then the other option is to take over Hollywood. Fucking hell, man. Like, I bet he's the type of a guy who would wank in front of a mirror. He's so full of himself. I mean, I really like confident people and I actually rate his confidence, but there are ways to talk about it to not look like a complete bellend. Okay, but I understand why Logan doesn't want to be a YouTuber. Honestly, I get it, right? I mean, I don't want him to be a YouTuber either, so at least we can agree on something. Just saying.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined.